Alright, it's snapshot time again, baby. 21W05A. Let's take a look. Alright, so it looks like today is a snapshot of the Lush cave. Now, Lush caves haven't actually been added, but they've added a bunch of items to do with them. Alright, so first of all, we've got the Azalea. That is such a cool looking little block, oh my god. And it's solid as well, you can walk on it. That is super awesome. And you've also got the flowering Azalea. Oh, that is so cool. I love that so much. As well as that, we have some Azalea Leaves, which this is a really awesome looking leaf variant. I think this could be very useful in building, I think. Especially considering we have the flowering variant, so we can actually add flowers to the leaves and mix those in. That's awesome. Can't wait to start building with some of these. Oh, I'm excited for this snapshot already. And oh, look at that. So we've got cave vines. So these, I guess, grow down from the ceiling and you plant them with glowberries. Oh, that is so cool. And I'm guessing they're kind of like sweet berry bushes and the glowberries grow on them. You can just right click. Yeah, there we go. And of course you can eat them, but I need to get some hunger down first. Okay, too much. I'm gonna starve to death. Okay, so they only do one heart of stuff, it looks like. One little hunger hodge there. Oh, can you climb through them, I wonder? No, you can't. Huh, so you can't actually climb through these vines. I wonder if that's a bug or an intended feature. Interesting. Oh, foxes eat glowberries. Interesting, so I guess you can make a farm out of the glowberries using foxes as well. Awesome. And if you bone meal them, they create a new one. Okay. Huh, so you can't actually grow more of these vines by using bone meal, it just grows the berries, which you can then harvest, I guess. So a couple other blocks we've got here, rooted dirt. Another nice dirt variant other than coarse dirt, I guess. Yeah, okay, so you can see this has like, I guess, a few more roots in it, so I guess you can put that near like a tree maybe to, you know, show that it's got roots in the ground or something, and then we got coarse dirt here as well. That's super cool. And we got hanging roots, so I guess you can't stack these on top of each other, but that's a cool little addition. I like that as well. Nice, nice. Okay, here's a cool feature, the moss block and moss carpet. That is super cool. So that's almost like a grass variant. Oh, it's not affected by biome color either. Oh, I like that. But then the moss carpet. Can you place moss carpet on the side of blocks? No. So if we actually go to a biome that doesn't have horrible grass color, how well does this blend in with grass? That's actually pretty good. And then I guess that kind of works well with green concrete powder as well, right? Yeah, oh, that's super cool. And that means we don't need to use green wool for carpets either. I mean, we can also use green wool for carpets if we really want. It still kind of blends in, but yeah, the moss, oh, I like the moss. So many good blocks in today's update, man. And now we've also got the Spore Blossoms, so let's take a look at this. Huh, so they're a lot smaller than I thought they were, which is interesting, but you can see they kind of drip down these spores from the ceiling. Can you place them on the ground as well, I wonder? You can't place them on the ground or on walls. They can only be underneath. Interesting. Oh, okay, so now we got the drip leaf. This sounds interesting. So the small drip leaf needs moisture, apparently, which you can do by having it growing underwater or on clay blocks, which is really kind of interesting. Whoa, look at this thing. That's an awesome little plant. Anyway, so now if we bone meal it, because it'll take a while, it turns into a big drip leaf. And this is the block. That's the parkour block that kind of collapses after a bit and does reset. Okay, cool. And you can bone meal this to make it taller by bone mealing the top block as well. Oh, and it actually drops the big drip leaf as well. So I wonder how you get the small drip leaf. So you can place the big drip leaf, I guess. Okay, so if it starts going down and you jump off before it gets to the second phase, it just goes back to the first phase. And I wonder, if you stand on the side. Oh, it still does it if you stand on the side. That's pretty good. I love this little plant. This is so cool looking. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so you can crouch to prevent it from tilting. Interesting. Or you can jump. So I guess jumping would reset the timer. It also breaks when being hit by a projectile, apparently. It does. So similar to the chorus fruit, but it's only the top section that breaks. Oh, and how you get the small drip leaf plants is interesting. The wandering trader will trade it. Oh. Use for the wandering trader? No way. I mean, you'll probably be able to find these naturally, so it won't be too useful, but I mean, hey, it's a step in the right direction for the wandering trader, so. Alright, back over to the moss for a second. Apparently you can craft moss carpets with moss, which would make sense. Is it like that? Yes. Alright, that's a pretty simple crafting recipe, fair enough. Okay, and now that's basically all the features for the new Lush caves. We got the drip leaf plants, we've got the Azalea and flowering Azalea, we got the Azalea Leaves, we've got the glowberries, the hanging roots as well as the rooted dirt. We got these spore blossoms up the top here, and we got this moss down here. That's enough to fill a hotbar with new items, which is cool. Oh, and plus we got more because of course we have the moss carpet and the small drip leaf and the big drip leaf as well, which is super duper awesome. Oh, okay, so you can't stack them on top of each other. That makes sense. Alright, so a couple more technical changes now. Stonecutter can now be used to craft the different copper variants. That's cool. So I'm assuming we just chuck that in, and yep, as you can see, you can craft all this stuff. Also, they changed some of the names, so unfortunately, light weathered copper slab waxed or something is not the longest name anymore, probably. Yeah, so you can see it's called exposed and then weathered there. And then oxidized is the final stage. Interesting. Oh, okay, I think I remember seeing this on the wiki, but I guess it wasn't added yet, but it is now. Drowned now have a chance of dropping a copper ingot. They no longer drop gold. That's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess it would make sense, maybe? I mean, to be fair, it makes a way of farming the copper, and who the hell was making a gold farm out of drowned anyway? But drowned farms are really kind of hard to make, and getting copper from them, I don't know, I feel like there should be another renewable source of copper. I don't know. And added new skulk sensor events and changes to powdered snow. Alright, let's look at the skulk sensor. Alright, I'll just put a screenshot on screen. It's got a couple things. Ravager Raw, that's kind of interesting. Entity Place and Entity Killed, I'm assuming that means like item frames and stuff. Prime Fuse is like TNT, it says. And we got Shulker Close and Shulker Open. Interesting. Alright, and changes to the good old powder snow. Flaming arrows now get extinguished when shooting at them. Let's take a look at that. Yep. It works. Skeletons now convert to strays when frozen. Oh! Could that be a way of getting slowness arrows renewably? I mean, I guess you could always farm strays, but like it was always a bit of a pain. With this, I guess you can just keep them in the little thing here, and then it'll eventually convert, and then just turn into a stray. That's kind of awesome. Oh! Yep, there we go. And he turned into a stray. Oh, okay, so he still takes freezing damage. Interesting. But something that is super duper awesome. These can now be pushed by pistons. Why is this super duper awesome, you may ask? Well, because you can place it with dispensers. So if I put this here, and then just put like that there, we can create a small little circuit here. If I actually knew how to do redstone, there we go. Oh, that's so quick that you don't even see it being pushed. Yeah, so we can create a circuit that like it dispenses these powder snow buckets and create, I guess, an automatic block creator using dispensers, which is awesome. Unfortunately, they're not really solid blocks, so you just kind of fall through them, but I mean, it's a cool little thing. I think this is a pretty good change. But also, foxes can walk on top of them, which is kind of cool. So if I, whoops, there we go. So foxes can now walk on them without falling through. Interesting. I guess they're meant to be like light kind of animals, which kind of makes sense. Maybe make it so it's just like the snow foxes that don't fall through, maybe? I don't know. That could be a bad change. But anyway, yeah, that's basically everything. So yeah, that's pretty much everything for this snapshot, other than a couple bug fixes, but I'm not going to bother going through the bug fixes. So yeah, this was a really awesome snapshot. I'm super excited for when these things actually get added to the caves, because I mean, I can already think of ways I can build with all of this stuff, and yeah, I'm super excited for this to actually come out in the actual release. So yeah, especially because I like doing some natural building. Anyway, I think that's going to just about do it for today's snapshot video. This came out a bit inconvenient because I'm having to delete one of my videos, or at least privatize them, to make video 300 actually my 300th video, because as the way it stands now, this is going to have to be my 300th video. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. But anyway, either way, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you're excited, just as excited for the snapshot as I am. I know I'm pretty excited for this, but anyway, hope you enjoyed this little snapshot video. Oh. If you did, please consider leaving a like and possibly even subscribing if you enjoyed it that much. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to see you in the next one. What is, it's too early, dude. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.